want to tell y'all a story about my 2002 Trans Am here. As you know, it's a 02 Trans Am WS6, sunset orange metallic. You know, they only made a couple hundred sunset orange metallics in 2002. Pontiac was making a lot of oranges in the 2002. Chevy was too. I mean, the Camaro came out in sunset orange, and as well as the Chevy. The Camaro, the Pontiac. They even had some of like those Aztecs and Sunfires and crazy cheap cars that all were in orange. And I don't think it was a very popular color. I mean, at least when in 2002 when I bought my first Trans Am, I was 17 years old and I bought a black on black Trans Am. Couldn't afford a WS6. It was just, you know, Trans Am, and they were gonna be it was like $5,000 or $6,000 off sticker price. I really believe, I remember it was like I paid like $22,000 for a brand new Trans Am in Peretti in Metairie. It was great. I wasn't 17. I was 19 years old. What am I talking about? I was 19 years old and I bought that car. It was truly amazing, truly amazing. But I would have never picked sunset orange in 2002. Just really wasn't a color I would have picked. I'm a black Trans Am kind of guy, or white Trans Am kind of guy. Orange is super cool now, but back then it wasn't. So when I was looking on Facebook Marketplace one day. I'm always perusing Facebook Marketplace. You know, that's what I do. Late at night, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Marketplace. Craigslist, not so much anymore. But I'm on Facebook Marketplace, and I see about an hour and a half from here a 22,000 mile WS6 sunset orange for sale for a crazy cheap price. But looking at the pictures, it was sitting for a while. So it was sitting in the back of this guy's shop for quite a while. And I'm actually going to show a few pictures. I don't know if I can find the listing, if I have a screenshot of the listing when I originally bought the car. Maybe I can still find it and take some screenshots. But when I bought the car, first off, I called the guy. He said, look, man, you know, I got a million people calling me that want this car. They're coming, they're coming, they're coming. I said, I'm going to drive an hour and a half. Hold it for me. He said, I'm not holding it for anybody. So I said, I'm leaving. I'm right now. I'm coming to look at it, and I have cash in hand. So I got on the road, was driving, brought my 16-year-old. We were driving an hour and a half down to Thibodaux or Houma or Raceland is what it was, down south Louisiana. And when we get there, it's at an automotive shop. And it was sitting in the back. So, and I'm going to go look at it. He starts it up, starts right up. It's kind of running a little rough. I'm sure it was just bad gas or just kind of old. But the whole clear coat was just gone. Clear coat was gone. Certain spots, it was just terrible. It had brand new Goodyear Eagle F1 tires on it that were dry rotted. They still had the sticker on it, and I have a picture. I'm going to show you those tires in rims. The rims clear coat, not the clear coat, the chrome's peeling all off of it. They were Corvette rims. But the Goodyear Eagle F1 is crazy. Never used, on the rim with the sticker still on the tire. So we get I go there and I'm looking at it, and paint's rough. The interior of the whole dash was just I mean, you could knock on the dash and it would just crumble in. But you could tell this car only had 22,000 original miles on it. And part of it were the door panels weren't cracked. The seats were not ripped. They were in great condition. Still had the T-top shade covers in it. So thankfully the seats weren't totally ruined. It looked like it sat with the hood open for a little bit of time as well, because there was some debris and leaves and stuff like that under the hood. So the story is, the guy gets it from his friend. He had a long-term friend that bought this car brand new. He got sick with cancer. He brought the car in for some modifications, supposedly, but it's 100% stock. I mean, he put new rims and tires, and when I got it, it had the factory radio taken out and some kind of, you know, aftermarket CD player or something. I still have the original radio. Put that back in. It works 100%. So he said This guy, he got sick with cancer. He owed him money, and he kept saying, "Look, I'm going to pay it. I'm going to pay it. I'm going to pay the bill." He owed the shop owner money, so it just sat in the back. Matter of fact, the shop owner told me for 4 or 5 years it was in his shop in mint condition. But after that, he said I had to keep moving it around, and it was taking up space. So I eventually just put it outside, and he said it was a shame because the car was in perfect condition before he put it outside. And then sitting outside for about 5 years is when it started to decay. Call it the Hornet, because you should have saw the hornet's nest that I took out a few of the cow areas and under the wheel wells. They're crazy. This big around hornet's nest, or wasp nest, or whatever the hell they are. And want to see why they call this thing the Hornet? Look at that freaking hornet's nest right there, boy. Wasp will get you. Get it to the condition it's in right now. But so I really don't negotiate. He says, "Look, this is the price. You can take it or leave it. If not, I'm going to part it out." I mean, engine, transmission, wheels, tires, stuff like that. I mean, he wouldn't have got all his money, but he would have still did pretty good. I said, "No, I don't want you to tear up this car. There's not many left on the road with this low miles. Carfax report backs it up. So I'm just going to go ahead." So I paid the guy. He had a buddy that owned a wrecker service. Same day, got the car, drove it an hour and a half back for a couple $100. That was a great deal. Got it home, and I had it out in the driveway, and my neighbors are looking at me going, "What in the world did you bring home?" Because it was 3 flat tires, even though they were brand new. 3 flat tires on the thing. The clear coat, these cars faded with the clear coat failure. You know, we're looking kind of like Joe Dirt here. I mean, it's not, not neighborhood friendly. But thankfully, I'm able to get it to this condition it's in. So what I'm going to do is show you a few pictures of where it came from, and then I'm going to take the camera for a walk around and show you what it looks like now.